Men promising them a better life, a job, money, stability.
They do weird stuff, but there's this one Bryant. He books on girls. He books and he tells them to eat the forcing someone to do that kind of.
Is this what it's come down to for a Birkin bag?
Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So if you guys are unaware, there were certain allegations going on about rapper Saweetie, in which, you know, she was alleged to be a quote-unquote yacht girl, and her former road manager ended up actually, outing her basically on social media with a whole bunch of different allegations.
We have some more insight into the yachting industry, this time thanks to a disgruntled madame. A woman known as Maybach May on Instagram expressed her frustration with rapper Saweetie on her Instagram stories. She claimed that Saweetie owed her money for activities that she organised on Saweetie's behalf. Shed some light on how Saweetie met her man or ex-man, English footballer Jadon Sancho. That's actually her in that picture. She said, "I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before."
Now, amongst the allegations, it ended up sparking a whole entire conversation in regards to the industry of what's going on with black women going to Dubai. So it actually became a BBC investigation uncovering a lot of different situations that are going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press play, pause play, walk you guys through the story as I give you guys my opinion on the entire conversation.
Women getting flued out to Dubai.
This is a problem globally.
Men promising them a better life, a job, money, stability.
It's my sister.
But what they really got was something unimaginable.
This one Bryant. He books on girls.
Many of them tricked into illegal prostitution, some men allegedly paying to defecate on them.
That has been happening for years.
This ain't something a normal human being, rather a whole nation craves on.
Social media calling it Dubai Porta Potty.
Now, this is, again, like I said, these are things that were already going on. But when the situation happened with rapper Saweetie, it brought up all of these different conversations to the surface and to the forefront. Reason being, because of said allegations, people were talking about, this whole era of women getting flued out. We know it's supposed to be flown out, but that's how they articulate it. Women getting flued out and a man buying Birkin bags for you, and like women basically walking around and exuding a certain type of lifestyle, and basically telling other women, you don't know how people are acquiring the things that they have. So while you are envious or jealous or trying to keep up with the Joneses, you would never be willing to do what the Joneses do to receive the items that they have.
This, by far, has been the most difficult investigation of my career.
A secret industry this BBC journalist had no idea was happening until she threw on a wig, and she and her team, they went undercover to find the man reportedly behind it.
It really enjoy how this one.
What types of women were they looking for?
Young women.
Two of the alleged victims now at the center of an international investigation, both of them mysteriously after falling from high-rise buildings in Dubai.
There's a feeling that these cases are not being investigated properly because they're young, black, African women. Dubai Porta Potty is the idea that influencers are being flown to Dubai to satisfy a particular fetish.
Basically, the whole idea of this situation is that it's worse than what people could even imagine or fathom that it is. It's worse than just using your body as a source of this man is flying you out. And so there's certain requirements that go along with flying you out. That you're going to have to put out. This is a whole different level. This is basically bringing people there and paying for it, but paying for things that are not what would be the norm, right? Paying for things that are their outrageous kind of fantasies that they can just that they can just export onto these women regardless of whatever the situation is, because of the certain price point
of men over there, wealthy men in particular. And that's the fetish of being defecated on, or the reverse.
What you're about to hear and see It's despicable and it's graphic, but BBC investigative journalist and producer Renako Selena knew she had to do something about it. She says about 3 years ago, she noticed the hashtag Dubai Porta Potty. It was floating around on TikTok with about 450 million views attached to it. It was gaining so much traction partly because of a video that surfaced of somebody participating in lewd acts with men in Dubai, many identifying the woman in the video as 23-year-old influencer and model Monica Karungi. But it turned out it wasn't Monica in that video. All of this, though, reportedly led to Monica falling from a high-rise building in Dubai not long after. And the gag is the same exact thing happened to another woman 1 year earlier.
The thing is that, you know, we say this all the time. I personally say this all the time, and I say we as in you and I, like in the comment section. We always talk about this, right? It's like, you know, we're at a space now, especially in the you know, place of social media where everything is like you're doing it for the gram or you're doing it for TikTok or doing it for, you know, whatever to impress other people. And, you know, they're going to all these extensive lengths when it comes to trying to prove that they have a man that's going to take care of them, or to try to justify this, you know, boss chick narrative, I can do battle by myself. But when you trace a lot of these lines back, it's never them doing it by themselves for real. It's usually somebody on the other end of that pulling the strings. And again, the unspoken conversation is what a lot of these women are willing to do, willing to experience, willing to have happen, like just for these material possessions. It's absolutely absurd.
The whole process was incredibly nerve-wracking.
It was a 2.5-year-long investigation. Renako Selena shocked that so many content creators were speaking on Monica Karungi's.
Became enthralled with the glitz and glamour of becoming an influencer.
Is this what it's come down to for a Birkin bag?
It's really sad. This is really sad, you know, and I think it's very telling. You know, there's a lot of different reasons that when people have certain conversations about women and protecting themselves and, you know, you can build with somebody. You don't have to, you know, try to keep up with all these other girls out there on social media. Single women will keep you single. Like, there is a method to these conversations. And sometimes within the conversations, it's even just protection for a lot of these women that they don't want to hear. Unfortunately, because they feel like they're above reproach, they're above accountability, they're above, you know, pointing the lens at themselves. And they believe that everybody out there that is portraying a certain lifestyle actually has their best interest at heart. So this is actually quite disturbing. It's upsetting. It's insane to say the least, but it's something that a lot of people have continuously known to happen on a consistent basis. Now, again, you know, in regards to the situation with rapper Saweetie, she's come forth and said that the allegations were completely false. I don't know if she's in litigation in regards to, you know, all of the things that the lady said about her, the girls said about her in the past, whatever the case is. But as I said before, it had that brought light to a lot of things that are really going on, whether she is really involved in that stuff or not. It brought, you know, eyes to the situations of women who are really doing the things that woman spoke about, and you know, how much of a percentage of these so-called influencers are really participating in said lifestyle. It's crazy. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.
Rivah TV.